Ever tried telling a story and found yourself tangled up in the timeline? That moment when you want to explain what happened before the main event today, we'll untangle that knot once and for all.
I've definitely been there trying to explain stories clearly, but the order of events gets confusing fast. Hey, I'm Ben, and I'm excited to dig into this with you.
And I'm Alice. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to use the past perfect tense, the secret for showing what happened before the past in your stories.
So we're talking about that past before past trick, right? I'm curious how it fits with what we already learned about narrative tenses.
Absolutely. Here's our game plan. We'll break down the past perfect structure, compare it to other past tenses, look at real-life examples, talk about when and when not to use it, and wrap it all together.
Let's start simple. What exactly is the past perfect, and why does it matter?
The core idea is we use past perfect to show that one action happened before another past action. It's formed with had plus the past participle, so had eaten, had left, and so on.
So if I say, I had already finished my homework when my friend called, I'm saying the homework came first, then the call?
Exactly. The past perfect puts the first action on the timeline, and the past simple marks the next step. It's like drawing a clear map of what happened when.
That timeline idea makes this a lot clearer. Can you give another example where the order really matters?
Sure. Try this. She had left the house before it started raining. First she left, then it rained. Without past perfect, that order could be confusing.
So if I mixed up those tenses and just used past simple for both, listeners might get the wrong idea about what happened first.
That's right. The past perfect helps your listener follow along without having to guess the sequence.
You know, it reminds me of those moments when you realize you forgot something like, I realized I had forgotten my keys after I got to the office.
Exactly. That's a classic example. First, you forgot the keys. Then you arrived. Finally, you realized it. The past perfect explains why the problem happened in the first place.
So it's not just about timelines, it's also about giving background or explaining causes behind actions. That makes stories feel more real.
You got it. Past perfect often pops up when you want to give backstory or clarify why something in your story happened.
But here's what I wonder, should I use past perfect every time I mention something before the main event?
Not at all. You only need past perfect when the order isn't obvious or when you want to give extra background. If the order is clear without it, just stick with past simple.
So, it's kind of like a special tool. You grab it when you need clarity, but you don't want to sprinkle it everywhere or your story gets heavy.
Perfect analogy. Use it for emphasis, not for every sentence. It keeps your storytelling smooth and clear.
So, now that we've got past perfect down, how does it fit with what we covered in the last episodes?
Here's how it all connects. Past simple is for main events. Past continuous gives background or ongoing actions. And past perfect drops in earlier events or causes. With all three, you can tell stories like a pro.
That really ties everything together. Next time I tell a story, I'll know just which tense to reach for.
And in our next episode, we'll practice using all three past simple, past continuous, and past perfect together in a real full-length story. Can't wait to show how they work in action.
Looking back, 3 things stand out. First, past perfect is your go-to for actions before the main past event. Second, it's crucial for explanations and backstory. Third, you only need it when the order isn't crystal clear.
Absolutely. And if you want to master this, here's your next step. Try retelling a short story from your life, using all 3 narrative tenses: past simple, past continuous, and past perfect.
That's a great challenge. I'm already thinking about which story to use.
Awesome. We'll see you next time for part 4, when we put everything together and really tell some stories. Until then, happy storytelling.